This is an interesting one. I've beaten him 6 times. Gotcha. The gun is good. I like the gun. I like the punchy punch very much. And I like the spear too. So this is an interesting one because I've been doing better with priests, but by all accounts, shaman is the better class. So do I continue trying to make priest work? It's a 6.5% difference. That's wild. Or should I try to get good at shaman here? My morning's going alright. I walked to get some coffee. I partially took the walk because it's like 55 degrees. So warm. Unseasonably. And I also wonder if we've been doing poorly at Shaman because of our drafts, or because we're drafting poorly. Yeah, I know it's like... Yeah. Alright, we'll try to make Shaman work. We'll try to make it work. I haven't gotten the most powerful Shaman card yet in like 3 drafts. Okay. We got Mr. Simon in the window. That's Simon the window. That's Simon the sunlight. Watching him, some pigeons. Some squirrels and birdies too. And a shoe. Yeah, he's very cute. He was, he was annoying yesterday morning when he woke me up for food. Screaming at me. This morning he was very sweet. He came and whimpered a little bit, then he laid down next to me and nestled up. That's preferable, Mr. Simon. That's preferable. Nice to see you pet him and he looks so happy. He's been in a good place. He's been a lot more chilled out, a lot more trusting, a lot less anxious. I'm proud of him. He's made a lot of progress. We were doing some work with Framebot. We actually goldened it. Our last run on stream was a 12 winner. But I take a fungal. I don't really know how to play this class yet. I could see taking really any of these. Yeah, but he's nice and he's had his breakfast. He's chilling in a relatively warm, open window. That's the life. Interesting. Armor has by far the best win rate. Kinda thought that taunt would be pretty good, but maybe it's supposed to be bomber here. At the Etten. It's funny, my first impulse was Etten. But, it should probably be the, bomber, huh? Yeah, he did, an autocorrect's doing a number on you, huh? Like card draw. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we take the 1 here. Green jelly's a little... Again, the bomber has the best win rate. Two bombers in the deck would just stress me out. Let's just take a 1 here. I don't know. For all the freeze effects we're sure to get. I think we take the Discover here. Look for cool stuff. Ooh, okay. We take the freeze, right? I think. Let's look at win rates here. Freeze also obviously activates this. I like this card. It's good too. Hello, Utopianomicon. Yeah, right? Card draw. Sweet. So we have Steward, Canthara, and Windchill all ready for card draw, which is nice, because in Shaman you often don't get any. So I already feel pretty good about where we're at on that front. Hey Trash Queen, you ever watch that anime that guy told you about? Did you hang on every word? Fuck no, dude. What? But he really recommended it. But he really recommended it. This is a drunk fellow who comes by stream sometimes, insisted on Trash Queen watching an anime, even though they had just talked about how they don't watch anime because they don't like it because they can't pay attention to it. He just kept insisting that they should check it out. Tried my best to humor him. Oh, yeah, I could almost see the, like, tight-lipped smile. Yeah, no, I'll yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Cleaned rainbow in the house. I imagine that to get to your computer, Night Rainbow, from the shower, there's some sort of like a water slide, like a chute. Maybe it's like Batman where your clothes just get put on you on the way down the chute. What do we like here? One of the weapons probably, but I'm not really sure which one. We have a hole on 4. I don't think Splitting Axe is the most powerful, but we could get some... I don't know, we had a deck with synergies with it and it still didn't feel amazing. You get 1 copy sometimes. Every once in a blue moon you get 2. Could take Doomhammer. Pretty expensive. We already have 2 5s. It's called the hallway and it's cold. Fair enough. Alright, you slide down the hallway like a slip and slide. That's... sounds fun too, I guess. I don't think it's Storm Chaser. We don't have any of those spells and we're not guaranteed to get any, so... I like that axe. Isn't as expensive. Axe is probably the right call here. I love how Doomhammer can go face, but it's only really 1 more damage per turn than Axe, although it's got more charges. We don't really yet know what our win condition is. Probably free stuff, is my guess. I hope. I hope. It's like the thing that fills a hole. See, now we could go in on this again. This was our other Shaman deck. It ended up going 5. In arena, it's meh. Yeah, you gotta have the support for it. Otherwise, it's just a mediocre weapon. Hi. Hello. I think he wants some pets, what do you think? I think he wants some pets. Oh, he's my little man. Otherwise, you're being very aggressive to the cat? Well, you gotta put Simon in his place. Gotta put Simon in his place every once in a while. Yeah, no, I know that, like, this is how you intimidate a cat. It's also how you intimidate a chat. That's a look that I give Mr. Simon when he's sniffing around at my food. It usually works. Yeah, Simon and I, we certainly know each other's comfort habits by now. We take the talismans. It's fine. It's not amazing or anything. I don't know. We just take the 3, but I don't love the 3 either. Talismans, splitting axe. I don't know. It is a spell for the initiate. Could be relevant. Look at win rates here as well. Terrible win rate on that card. Damn, I should just take the ghoul, I think. Terrible win rate. It's an interesting one, too. Urza is a cool name for... Is that how you say it? Urza? 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 Like Ursa, like bear? Urza. Urza and Mishra. I'm gonna try giggling out. I don't think I've tried a giggling this meta. I think it could be good. Especially if it, like, evolves stuff. Possible. Push. Push the hand. I like a mermy. I like another wind chill. We're getting some of the good freeze stuff. I like a blood guard. I've been taking a lot of blood guards recently. Now this is interesting, this choice here. So we have, what, 2 frost spells already? And we'll pick up more if we find it. He likes to chew on everything. Simon is always finding little morsels of, like, dust on the ground to eat. He's always scrounging. Well, you have to chew on the cards to unlock their power. Sort of like, a sweet tart or something. Well, I suppose there's a reason that the famous painting is dogs playing poker, not cats playing poker. We still take the Blood Guard here, right? It's just generally so much better than this, just because we have 2 frost spells. I mean, we could make this good, but... The thing is, we have a lot more 5s than we need 4s, but I'm gonna take the second Blood Guard, it's very strong. More Wind Chill. We could have tried to pull this off if we'd gone Talismans. Stupid archetype. Tree is much more viable. Mage Scribe with all these dang wind chills is perfect. It's really ideal. Copy Mana Tide with Splitting Axe. Or just Champion. Probably Champion. Hey, we finally got one! Yeah! Yeah, we finally got one. Alright, we're in business. Another reason we shouldn't have taken so many 5s, but we're kind of forced into a lot of them. Yeah, we need some solid early stuff. These both fit the bill. Which is better? Probably the Molten? Yeah, by like 1%. Cats playing poker is more like the cliche of the 4 guys in a saloon all playing 4 aces each. What do you think would be a good game for cats to play? Among Us? Broom. Yeah, we don't have a ton of early curves, so the Broom is nice to stay in these games. Here we could pick up the Revenant, and we're gonna have 3 Wind Chills, and... Well, that doesn't count as a spell, but... Yeah, I don't think we really need the Centurion. It's a fine card to pick up, but yeah, we need a 4 for sure. Second Broom. And then we grab Tower Sergeant. This would be good too. Did we end up with big spells? We did not, so we were right not to take that one card. Jenga? Oh, Whack-A-Mole's a good answer. Yeah, they should not play that one, yeah. I think a pretty good deck. We have a decent amount of curve to threaten in the early game, we have a lot of freeze to frustrate them, and some big hitters to hopefully bring it home. Kind of a mid-range deck. Turn 5 looks like it'll be important for us. I think we generally throw these. We have several. These mulligans should be a little bit easier. Did I find curve? Nope. I'll look for curve. Uh-oh. Ah, this is the old days of Busted Warrior. Athletic studies is out the waz. Remember those days? Weapons and studies is galore. I remember I had a 12, and I almost went 12-0 warrior deck that had like over half of its minions were rush by far. I think had like so many rush in it, unbelievable. Very fun deck. Oh jeez. Totem here and into Basilisk, or coin Basilisk and hope to get a good Molten Blast. I think I want Basilisk out now. Not sure if it's right though. Warrior win rate is atrocious, yes. Warrior and Druid. I'm a little alarmed by the turn 1 athletics studies, though. They might have actually gotten a good deck. You know what game a cat would hate? Operation. Can this hit one of the 1/1s, I wonder? It would be great if it can. Great Molten Blast target either way. Yeah, I can't tell if they were viable to be hit or not. It seemed like they were, but... That's up beautifully for this, too. What's up, Icy Curves? You know me, or you know Manimal? Or you know Mr. Simon? They really used that mummy just to kill a 1/1 so that we couldn't Tower Sergeant, huh? That's... rude. That's pretty rude. Maybe they're humongous brained. And they were playing around Tower Sergeant. Maybe their brain is humongous. So do we just play it as a 4/4? Probably, huh? Me? You know me? Must be from the olden days. Back in the day. Pretty dang good top deck. Yeah, and I assume we want to kill that, so... Yeah, just healthy mid-range Shaman, making value trades and such. Yeah, in the good old days, you know? Back when water grew on trees. Wolf, huh? Wolf, huh? We do this and we do this, so that doesn't bother us into the future, and then we feel good about where we're at. Today's musical selection is from a game called Abzu that I know nothing about, but it's got a pretty soundtrack. seems to be water related. Quite enjoyable? Yeah, it's nice. Feels like we're floating through the meta. Whee! Wow. Yeah, their athletic studies did not have much of an impact other than to ruin our sergeant. I hate that all these new cards have names like sergeant and lieutenant and corporal. I always get them all mixed up. That was the game one. Military guy number 1, military guy number 2, military guy who says he's better than the other military guy. Military guy who licks the boots of this military guy. I have a friend who says their greatest nightmare would be going to jail. I think for me it would be the military. I think that might be my greatest nightmare. We really don't have a lot of 2-drops, do we? We gotta dig for them. Like the human centipede, but just licking each other's boots in a big circle. One mouth on a... Yeah, I guess that would work. Seems so awful on so many levels. Private Blobby. Private Blobby reporting for duty. Hopefully we don't need that card draw. I think we use it as curve here. Yeah, that's why. So now we can play this safely. Lobby is more public than private. Yeah, these days I guess I am. Let it all hang out over the internet. Over the tubes. Hey, so that's another streamer, Mr. Fiasco. It's Mr. Fiasco. Yeah, make him ping again. Do you think anything is truly private? Hey, wait, that's not the way that's supposed to go. It's supposed to go the other way. It's a good draw. Now this is an interesting one, because if we want to go for Mage Scribe strats, we want the studies, but Earthquake's the best card here. Ned's alive. Hey, Ned. Hey, you went back to your old profile name. Now I know what your name is. Oh, I really don't know what to take here. Do we think we'll be able to keep the board? We hope that we will. I guess study. Like Earthquake and then we just hold it the whole game feels bad. If they come back strong here, we might regret not taking it. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. The dreams you forget are truly private since you could not even tell anyone about them. Flame Ward? Okay. Tell me you played Flame Ward without telling me you played Flame Ward. I'm not a dummy, Grasco. On a different computer that I don't use to watch Twitch, but the account's still logged in. Gotcha. Well, it sounds to me like you do use it to watch Twitch now. Tell me you've got Flame Ward without telling me you've got Flame Ward. Oh, man. Champ and pound him? That would've been good too. I'm patient, man. I can wait. Just let them use all their shit. Why would you not kill this one? Courage blobs shall not fail. Yes. We shall remain steadfast. See, people have to learn that you don't have to attack. Hmm. Unnecessary to pop it then, but definitely safe enough to do so. Go wide, bruh. Hi. What are you looking at? Yep. You know, if you don't have your eyes closed, waving at your cat can be interpreted as really aggressive. And got the snowman, huh? Well, we got that, so... He's wondering why you aren't checking out the birds. Yeah, I mean, I got my own birds right here. These are just birds, but for humans. I should try to explain that to him sometime. Probably just do this and win next turn. Only care about birds if they're covered in mayonnaise? Yeah, ooh, I could use some birds covered in mayonnaise today, now that you mention it. Good start. Imagine if it had been Ice Barrier and they had bluffed. That would be 17 head. That would be a head of the size I've never seen. Because not only do you have to bluff, but you have to somehow know that I'm gonna be smart enough not to trigger Flame Ward, which usually isn't the case. At a 1-0 game, what they did is, like, maybe irresponsible, but it is also understandable. Assuming that the opponent's just gonna slam into Flame Ward. Let me just send you another DoorDash order. Yeah, Chad, CJ accidentally sent me Wendy's yesterday. He's like, God damn it, Blobby, you got Wendy's coming to your door in a little bit. It was good, we distributed that Wendy's throughout our entire household. Your order fed 3 people, I believe. I mean, we could go for the 50-50. Not 50-50, it's worse than 50-50. It's the... whatever low percentage that is. But I don't like that play. We could go for the thing that matches up well with it and forsake the draw. We could go for the scout and then not trade into it, but then how do we get through? I think we have to do this, unfortunately. It's Hunter, we have to go for tempo. Accidental Wendy's is a thing. Accidental anything's a thing, I guess. I could name a thing. It could probably be accidental. Accidental... June? Yeah, it's June, but nobody intended it to be. Oops. I guess June probably is usually not accidental. Picked a bad example. Maybe if you thought it was May, and you operated under that assumption. Later found out otherwise. Greetings, Tempo Spire. Seasonal greetings. I think we kill these. I mean, the damage sucks, but the damage is coming one way or another eventually, right? Now that you have a 12 win under the belt, are you able to peer through? Yeah, I figured it'd be the belt. Are you able to peer through the meta and find the lines? Yeah, oh yeah, every run's... I plan on every run being 12 from here on forward. I don't see why they wouldn't be. Kind of a rubbish play, huh? So we get a free thingy, and we can do this, and we can do this. What weapon is that in your hand? The human capacity to use tools. You mean this one? Splitting axe, mixed copies of totems. Need more caffeine? Do you have a water slide to get to your caffeine source? Bobby's intellect is the only weapon he needs. I hold my intellect in my hands. Do I want to take that damage? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe I should have totemed first. Don't really need the free totem. We'll like hold on to the free totem maybe, and I don't know. It's a little weird. I wish we could put more damage phase. This board is kind of whack. Maybe a splitting axe is not even that amazing. Good job, past you. Can you friend me? So you don't accidentally queue in? Yeah, but don't, like, be spectating me and, like, chatting at me while I'm playing games. Video Blobby 1514. Last time someone asked if they could add me so they don't queue into me, they immediately started spectating me and chatting me. I was like, no, that's what my Twitch is for. Are you able to peer through the meta and find your lines? Like, actually... I'll actually answer that question and say, I don't know. But maybe I am. Freeze that. Maybe actually we should have freezed... well, it's hard to say with Hunter. They could have Magnetic, they could have... Beast Synergy. I figured it was more likely for them to have Beast Synergy, so... Yeah, I just feel the need to say it as a disclaimer now. I feel like it's worst expendable performers. Still a great Hunter card. By the way, chat, I just had an off-stream 12-1 Hunter. That was pretty exciting. I think my Blobby Hunter may be up and running for this meta. We'll have to try it out sometime. This is somewhat alarming. No point in keeping them board locked or anything. We could look for something in here. Probably want a bomber first. It's funny, the order is weird because you want a ghoul first to get the buffs, but you don't want any damage to go on the ghoul. So, if we're down that, maybe? Probably want to hold Wind Fury. Carvings. Fight's probably not great for this situation. I'll take Carvings. Haven't played with Carvings in a while. Our health totals should be okay. Yeah, ghoul first, but then you're less likely to hit the 1/1s, right? Like, you could have a tall ghoul, but then if one hit goes on here, they just send 2 1/1s in, and it's kind of pointless. You could definitely do that and hope to get lucky. You could also do this first, and then hope to find an AoE or something. But there's rewards and risks to all those lines. Okay, they had the Rolf. So I guess I'm glad that I went with the line that most likely got rid of most 1/1s. Also, I'm glad that they're trading. Yeah, they probably should have just gone face. That wouldn't have been a winning line either, though. Yeah. Yeah. I also don't care too much if you queue into me, chat, as long as you're not actively watching the game while we're playing. It happens. Although maybe some of you don't want to queue into the great and mighty Blobby. Haha. Maybe you fear. Do you keep this in an opening hand? Is it that good that you just want to guarantee that you have it? It feels like something that comes down way in the late game. If the opponent gets on the board fast, you could play it on turn 5. I'm always nervous when I know I'm playing on stream. Yeah. You might. Jazz likes keeping it. We could try keeping it and see how it feels. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call with this deck, because you want to really make sure that you get curve. We'll try it. Yeah, I watched the other day Redbeard play Queen Ahri. Sorry, Judge play Queen Ahri. And that was a fantastic match. They both had OP busted decks. She had a Freeze Shaman and he had a Paladin with the works. And it was a very good close game, but she made a couple of mistakes that I wonder if it's because she knew she was playing Judge. Not that they haven't played many times before, but... Yeah, this is what I was kind of afraid of. Keeping this. Like, just getting, like, 4s and 5s and 6s and stuff. But we have this for next turn, and hopefully by then we can pick up a 3, or maybe even coin 4s. Always great to watch two great players face off. Yeah, just like, just like, Nicolas Cage and, fucking, what's his fucking... John Travolta. I can never remember his name. Like, Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. Oh no! A variant! You also gotta remember that Queen Ahri is often high when playing hard. Got my ass kicked on the stream, that's true. That was a sad day. For you. For you! A sad day. For you. We have a synergy here. The next turn, we could do this, or we could do this coin freeze and this grows. Don't like having the advantage of knowing the streamer's deck, it makes winning feel icky. Yeah, but you know, the way I think about it is, you didn't choose that. It's not like you made the choice. You happen to queue into the streamer, and it might feel icky, but try not to, like, feel too bad about it. That's... Because, like... We make our shit public, and sometimes people are gonna know our deck, and that's, like... This is part of it. You could say that, like, the advantage that we get from being able to talk to chat gets offset by the advantage the opponent has of knowing our deck. Maybe, if that makes it feel any better. So, we could do this. Just get a 6/6 down. Which is pretty nice. We could do this, coin that. We could even coin this, but I don't think so. Let's coin that, and this becomes a 6/7. We freeze this. Go face. This coin that does sound pretty good. I'm sure we'll get a chance to do that. And I think we don't kill the 1/1. I think we just go wham-a-day-wham. Keep it nice and wide for this turn. And, like, if they go wide and then we play this, I feel like it's pretty much over, right? Although we won't be able to put the damage in. But they're a Shaman too, they might have some nasty tricks. They might even have this for this turn. Okay. I think we like this. And then this. Very annoying. I see some people attack with their shit and then do this. That doesn't seem right to me. 6, 9, 12. Although in this case, they would have set up lethal. But either way sets up lethal. Damn it. Alright, no lethal for us. Put this out and start to take care of business. Boop. Boop, boop. End face. They go boop, boop. Boop, boop. They have AoE, they might be okay. They have AoE, they might be okay. AoE. Eh? Freeze me, will ya? Freeze me, Seymour. 6, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. Still lethal. Oh, wait. Never mind. They can kill our... Wait. No, never mind. Never mind, never mind. 6, 9, 10, 11, 14. Yep. Little Shop is far from the worst musical. Far from the worst. I like Sweeney Todd. That's my musical that I say that I like. Oh, and Cats the movie. What is the worst? What's the worst? Jeez. I mean, I have no use for Annie, but I don't think it's the worst. This is like all those old musicals that get put on again and again and again, thoughtlessly. Hey, Poupon. Hello. Yeah, life's not bad. Life's not bad. Chilling out, having some good holiday times with my house. Having some good streams with the chat. Can I ask why that movie? I need to know. I'll review it for you happily. I just would like to know why. Why now and why that? Need a good draw for next turn, otherwise we totem and hopefully get to split it. You saw it a few days ago. I assume you'd seen the first one before? I don't like musicals at all. I like some movie musicals. But yeah, musicals are not my friend. Oh, come on. Now they're just gonna stab that. I was hoping for something they couldn't kill so that we could split it. But now we just play this, probably. I have not seen First Contact. That's the one with the whales, or no? No, that's not the one with the whales. The only Star Trek movies I've seen are the 3 new ones. Not great. We could do the weapon. Boy, this minion is good for them here. Can't believe you haven't seen Wrath of Khan with how much Dad talks about it. Well, I basically have seen Wrath of Khan because I've seen Star Trek Into Darkness. So Star Trek Into Darkness, among other things, just wholesale lifts plots from other Star Trek movies, and they lied about it. So this is the thing. Okay, let me start from the beginning. J.J. Abrams is born on a cold winter day in 1999. No, I don't know. J.J. Abrams gets the keys to Star Trek to make Star Trek movies, which is funny because I don't think he ever wanted to make Star Trek movies. He clearly always wanted to make Star Wars movies. In fact, he said this. But Star Trek became available to him first, so he just took Star Trek and made it into Star Wars. Right, he did the same thing with Star Wars. I.e. ruined it, but... No, Star Wars was already ruined. And I don't have any personal affection or affinity for Star Trek. I don't have any special feelings about it, so... I came into these movies pretty fresh, and honestly, I enjoyed that first Star Trek movie. Star Trek Into Darkness, then the sequel... Recognize this music, CJ? 99, don't make me feel... He certainly was born before 99. Did anyone see the third one? Yeah, I like the third one. Because they had a new creative team. J.J. Abrams didn't do that one. So yeah, what is this then? Mechanical whelp? Oh shit. We could freeze that. We could giggling, actually. Because they can't actually kill this if we giggling. That's perfect. That's ideal. Yeah. Good. So he makes like a mindless blockbuster Star Trek. I don't know why you would do that with Star Trek. It doesn't make any sense. But whatever, it's a fun movie. Star Trek Into Darkness comes along. And all of J.J. Abrams' worst characteristics as a director and producer come to the foreground. Because J.J. Abrams, I think, has a nice visual flair, and he's a very flashy director, but I think he's terrible at storytelling. He emphasizes all the wrong things in storytelling to get people interested, but not to get them invested in having a meaningful experience. He's really a marketer at heart. Four, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13? Hell yeah. 4, 8, 10, 11. And his, whole mystery box thing, you may have heard about his mystery box theory of storytelling. He did a TED Talk about it. It's a marketing technique, and he thinks it's a storytelling technique. Star Wars is better than Star Trek. As far as the success ratio on average of the properties, Star Trek's probably better, right? But I grew up with Star Wars. I didn't come to Star Trek until much later. I've only watched a little Star Trek. This is Maximum Carnage soundtrack, CJ. Although this might not be the Genesis version. Yeah, this is the Super Nintendo version. No wonder it sounds a little bit different to me. I wonder if I could find the Genesis version. Star Wars is for children, it convinces them to buy toys. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Star Wars is also for other people, but... certainly the primary revenue stream is from, well, nostalgic adults who like to think that they had good childhoods. I think the modern Star Wars fandom is a cult, but that's a whole other thing that we could get into another time. So Star Trek Into Dark... yeah, mystery box is basically like the audience... if you present a mystery box, the audience will be hooked because they'll want to know what's inside. And it doesn't matter what you have in there. What's important is the mystery box. And the thing that JJ gets wrong about that is that everything. He gets everything wrong about it, and the exact opposite is true. If you want to tell good stories, the exact opposite is true. So Star Trek Into Darkness happens, and everyone's like, okay, it's the first sequel to a Star Trek movie. They're casting Benedict Cumberbatch in this movie. He's playing a character who seems a lot like Khan. They're probably doing Wrath of Khan. And then during the entirety of the, like... what's it called? The, like, publicity period. We have a combo here, but I don't think we coin it this turn. We probably just do this. During the entirety of the movie's, like, lead-up publicity, they insisted, no, his name's John Smith or whatever the fuck. It's not Khan, he's not Khan, he's a new character, and then halfway through the movie, he's like, turns out I'm Khan, haha! Nobody saw that coming. Yeah, the marketing push. Wrath of Han. Star Trek Into Darkness is like an amalgamation of all the worst trends in blockbuster movies in the like 10-15 years leading up to it. They even steal wholesale a scene from The Dark Knight where the Joker's like in prison. There's a scene in Star Trek Into Darkness. Actually, accidental slip there. There's a scene where one of the characters' father is murdered, just like brutally dies. And she's like, oh my god, my dad has died! Literally one scene later, she's like walking down a hallway like this, talking to someone about exposition. No mourning periods. It doesn't carry further with her character at all. She's just like, my dad's dead, and then the next scene, she's like, doop-doop-doop. Terrible. Terrible. They got a good one, damn. Lucky. And the way that no Star Trek movie ever should, it all comes down to like a fist fight and a big action set piece. I would rate Star Trek Into Darkness 1 out of 5 blobs, because at least the sheen is professional and vaguely watchable. But damn, what a failure of a movie. The next one I think you might like, Night Rainbow. Have you watched Star Trek Beyond? Star Trek Beyond is a lot more fun. And it's like totally solid. I think we went to coin 8s probably, so... Yes! Sorry about the sound. He just got excited. Yeah, they cycled out the creative team. And I believe... I'm gonna check, make sure I'm not wrong. Yeah, Justin Lin directs Star Trek Beyond. Which is a step up. Justin Lin is a pretty good director. And it's written by Simon Pegg, who's also in the movies. Also a step up. Because Simon Pegg is a pretty solid writer. And it's a lot more fun. And it actually has, like, character arcs and stuff. Do we croc to kill that, or do we just prot? We don't want to get deliveranced, that's for sure. What's another punish? Simply death is the punish? Maybe it's a good time for a croc. Just to, like, get the board under control a little bit. Have an opportunity to play that, maybe. I think either way, it's good. Please feel free to offer an alternative, though, if you like. It goes all the way up to Grand Marshal Big Daddy. I've been impressed with how high the things go. What are these called? Unit names? Ooh, we got a good play here. I see a nice broom play. Like, just this and Wild Paw, yeah? Yeah. Yeah! Perfect. Got the honorable kill. This deck has been breezy to play with. I'm glad we went Shaman. Ranks, that's the one. I like your comment out of context tonight, Rainbow. I haven't seen Beyond yet, but sounds like I gotta give it a try. It sounds like someone who's being peer pressured into taking acid or something. Bad order, whatever. Mushrooms are way better than acid, I hear. I've never experienced mushrooms. Hypothetically, if one were to have had that experience, one might agree. Yeah, Proto seems fine. There's like... I was looking at the Fire Elemental, clear the 4-6, but there's any number of ways to win here. Now that 5-5... That 5-5 could keep them in this game. We might just Snowfall here. Normally you play Fungal Mancer for tempo, like for initiative, but we'll freeze and then play Fungal. Have a big pile of stats. We'll burst through with such force. We'll burst through with such force. No! You just have to do it this way, then. The shit of it is, like, they drew 2 spells, a Holy and a Shadow. They very well might just have gotten Psychic Scream or Plague of Death. No? What did they get? Crushing Hand, Wind Chill, those are the options. I don't care about those. And Womb. Pretty indignant that they're still in this game. They just drew big ass taunts. 10, 13, 24, 28. Never mind, they're not in this. They're not in this. We had more force than I taught. Have you guys watched any more Hill House? We did. We have 2 episodes left. I don't remember where we left off with you. Was the last one you watched the Father's episode? Because if so, we watched one more since then. Drink hella water is good advice if you're engaging with any intoxicant, I think. Most of them dehydrate you. But if one were to have tried that particular substance, Grey Poupon, one would wholeheartedly agree with you. Hi. What are you up to, Mr. Simon? Yeah, hydration is always more effective if it's gradual. That's for sure. Although sometimes it feels very good to gulp a bunch of water. The one you watched without me was Witness Marks. Yeah, a very good episode. Very good episode. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Playing this on curve has been correct. Feels a bit bad to do because you're forsaking a card draw, but... in last meta, you might have been greedy about this card draw. This card draw was mega important. This meta? You can get by. Yeah, the car ride monologue's pretty good. Most of that episode is just car rides, which I think is great. On curve, snowfall. Fall's good, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was not even thinking about that. That's crazy it works like that. Uh-oh. 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 Some trouble? Is there trouble? It's so good, what a combo. When is the next acting? When's the next time I'm going to act? Is that what you're asking? When's the next acting? It was so good when I... oh, you're talking about Whisper? Well, chat if you want to see me act in this Twitch theater piece that my partner and I may check it out. If you want to support our upcoming piece that I won't be acting in, but I will be directing, and my partner Angry will be acting in this, you can check out our crowdfunding campaign here. Really, it's Angry's crowdfunding campaign. 1/4 of the way to our goal. That's not bad, huh? Help some artists put up some art. Yeah, we got missiled. This is an extremely good champion, by the way. Just clean up the board. Easy. Schmeezy. But that's gonna be like a physical theater piece, it's not gonna be a digital one. So you would have to donate only out of the generosity of your heart. This is being mounted in our house, actually. 12, 13. If you just go proc... I wonder if it's Flame Ward. Well, this one would be the one to attack with, right? Not Flame Ward. But then we'll do this. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the improv? When you're with 3 other people creating scenes all ad-lib? Yeah, I haven't done a Blobby's Pit in a while. Grey Poupon's talking about an interview I did with some improviser friends of mine where we did some improv. Yeah, I should do some more on-stream improv. 7-0? What? How did that happen? Yeah, I haven't done a pit in a while. I've just been mostly doing arena. I don't know. I felt like I've been putting off a lot of things, but... maybe once I get through the holidays, I'll get to stepping on the interesting content, huh? In the current times, just keeping the basic stuff going is already an achievement. Screw that. Screw that. Screw that. You agree? Yeah. He's happy he gave me the slow blink. Chat, one way to tell if a cat is feeling comfortable with you or happy is they will slow blink at you. Slow blink. The cat's got their eyes open like this, they're probably pretty alert. They're slow blinking. It's like saying, hey, I'm with you, you're with me. I'm chill. How they show affection to you. Let's take our card draw here. We got a nice one. That's pretty good too. Yeah, I don't mind this. Plus we get to copy Strength Totem, that seems like a good deal. Ring Totem. Best one to copy. Could just throw it all on one minion. That's so good. Buff each other. So you can attack or something. I take it to be like, if I'm slow blinking, then I'm like not keeping my eyes on you, so I don't think you're a threat as well. I'm just excited to start paying my student loans again, now that we are out of the pandemic. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden, fuck the Democrats. They have not earned anybody's vote. They're gonna get blitzed in the upcoming elections, and they're gonna blame millennials for not voting, or Republicans for propaganda, but it's gonna be all their fault. Joe Biden, lioness. I will cancel all your student debts. Elect me. I'm not progressive, but I'm progressive-ish enough to cancel your student debt. And here we are. A year of pandemic later. Pandemic's not any better than it was before. In fact, more people died this year than did in 2020, I believe. And yet everyone's pretending like the pandemic's over. And they're cranking out the student loans again. Hey, time to pay up, motherfuckers. Oh, remember when I said we were gonna cancel all the debt? Oh no, we're actually only gonna cancel a little bit. Oh, we said we were gonna cancel a little bit? No, actually, we're not gonna cancel any of it, but at least we're gonna delay when you have to pay. Oh, but you know that part where we're delayed? Yeah, that's not true anymore. You gotta fucking pony up, you poor, sick peons. Anyway, that's how I feel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tell us how you really feel, Blobby. What? Joe did not actually save all Americans from their problems? Yeah, like we were trying to tell everyone he wouldn't? Like we were trying to tell everyone he was basically a Republican, and everyone was like, what, you want Trump to win? No! But I don't want Biden to win either! America needs a president who will cancel student loan debt. Yeah, it won't be me, but they need one. I guess he never said it would have to be him, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's just lethal, yeah. Right? Yeah. I mean, it would have been with this anyway. Just would have had to have made board space. Is that too loud? A little bit too loud, huh? Alright, hang on a second. Do multitasking here. I don't want to keep both. We'll keep that one, that'll come in handy later. Student loans are owed by little people. We only forgive loans to big people. How are you supposed to delete debt? The government would pay for it? Well, I would ask you this, Alco. How did they delete all of the debt that the bankers accrued in the crash of 2008? They just did it. Pop! Y'all are good. So it's very easy to imagine forgiving debt for rich people because it happens all the time. Rich people are bailed out all the time. But for some reason, when it's poor people, it's like, how does the debt just go away? I don't, is it gonna go poof? Yeah, the same way it did with rich people. You know, nobody has to pay for it. Nobody has to pay for it. If somebody did have to pay for it, you could subsidize it from the ultra-rich easily. But nobody has to pay for it. Because most of that debt is just money owed to, like, debt collection agencies. But they don't need the money. Nobody wants to give them the money. They're not gonna do anything good with the money. It's like debt collection agencies. It's not like the colleges get all that money, and even if they did, they don't need it, because colleges get most of their revenue from, maybe this order's weird, but they get most of their revenue from, right here. Damn. Endowment. They don't get it from just the average Joe college student paying their tuition. So yeah, they would just decide to get rid of it. It would be very easy. And in fact, there is precedent for this all throughout history. Debt is not a tangible, solid thing that needs to be paid, and it never has been. Debt is a way of socially relating. And part of the history of debt, as you can see in this video, if you want to check it out, a very, very good philosopher slash historian, David Graeber, he's talking about his book on debt and what debt really is, which very few people actually understand what it actually is. He's talking about how throughout history, any culture that has public debt always has to, at some point or another, engage in a practice of debt forgiveness, ritual debt forgiveness. This is apparently called Jubilee. Because if you don't engage in this Jubilee, periodic ritual debt forgiveness, then the people in your community will, you know, the community will crumble under the weight of the debt that has accumulated. So it's the humane thing to do to cancel debt, and a lot of people say it's unfair, but unfair to who? Debt collection agencies? Again, I would say, who are you? Who are we looking to defend here? We can go wide. And Crushing Hand, maybe? Still a little loud, huh? Started out so quiet. Yeah, seems good to me. They delete debt all the time, they just say it's wrong if it helps poor people, yeah. So debt is a symbolic relation. And the symbolic relation of the United States is that debt is not expected of you if you're rich, and the debt is expected of you if you're poor. And it's a way to keep the poor people subservient. So given all that, forgiving that debt sounds pretty good, if that's the only reason for keeping it around. It's not like other poor people are going to have to pay for it with more taxes or anything. And the military spending also would have room to get reduced? Oh yeah, so first of all, nobody needs to pay for it. Second of all, if someone did, you could subsidize the ultra-rich to pay for it. Third of all, if you felt like it, make the military pay for it. Hi, buddy. You wanna sit? Oh, sorry. You wanna sit with me? Buddy. Well. Yo, he settled on me lap. He settled on me lap, chat. Oh, he purring too. That's a happy cat. You can't just delete debt on a large scale unless there's another terrorist attack. You can, it's actually very easy to do, and it's a totally regular thing. In fact, the irregular thing would be to not do that, given historical precedent and what debt actually is. Check out the YouTube video. And if you can't just delete debt on that large of a scale, why the fuck did Joe Biden campaign on telling us that he was going to? I don't know, baby. Like I said, there's no deleterious effects of just getting rid of that debt. It's just, you know, lining the pockets of the ultra-rich. That's all that it's doing. It's putting, like, 0.01% more money in the, Swiss bank account, you know? That's not gonna collapse society if you get rid of it. They're killing a bill to prevent Congress from trading on the stock market, which is a pretty bad look. Oh yeah, they have been tearing it up. They're opening border control facilities to put more kids in cages, the thing that they apparently hated so much. They're killing innocent people overseas. Yeah, everything has been just absolutely nightmarish. They're doing all these, like, fracking bills, like, you know, things that they promised that they wouldn't do. Epstein didn't kill himself, indeed. Yeah, they're covering their ass to killing Epstein. As AFK, my chat said character limit really reached, and it's because the cat was trying to send you 500 brackets. Oh, hello! Hello, cat. Hello, Erzu. Erzu trying to say hi. And at the end of the day, even beyond all those things that I've already said about debt and the nature of debt, money itself, as Zalko says, is kind of a figment of our imagination. And, like, we can do all sorts of things to make a more humane world that we don't because it's, like, against the rules. But, like, we can fucking change the rules, too. We have that power, we're human beings. Isn't that what freedom is? The ability to change the rules? Or something, I don't know. It's not really the 3-drop that we want. We have 1, 2, 3 other ones that... Oh, you really want the pets, huh? I keep trying to use my mouse and he's shoving his head into my hand. Is money tangible in this day? I think money has never been tangible exactly. Money has never been, like, concrete. It's never been, like, real. People are like, we need to get back to the gold standard, but that was just as much of an illusion as paper money, and paper money is just as much of an illusion as digital credit. You know, something Graeber talks about is that people tend to think that the way that it worked in human history was first, well, hold on a second. I think we do that. They tend to think that first, it was all barter. People just had a, I have a pony and you have a, you know, monkey, and she has a wheat. Maybe we can all swap. People thought that that's how exchange started. And then money was invented after that to replace barter. And then debt was invented after that to make money more complex. But really, it's exactly the opposite order. Debt actually came first, because there were, like, ancient cultures that were built on debt exchanges. And barter, like, I have a pony, you have a wheat. that kind of pure barter system didn't exactly exist the way that we imagine it did. So debt came first, these exchanges of debt that keep you in relation to another human. And then came money. And then came barter, actually. Barter came last, and barter only, like, pure barter only happens in situations where you would normally have a monetary exchange, but you don't have access to that right now, so all you can do is barter. So it's really the exact opposite of the way people tend to think that it developed. Interesting stuff. Do this first. And given that, I think, like, you can start to see how much less concrete debt is than we tend to assume. Debt came first because people always gave and always got mad when they didn't get it back. Exactly the opposite is true. Exactly the opposite is true. Debt came first because they gave and expected not to get it back. And that's what kept you in relation to another person. It's the glue of social relations. So someone's new to your village, like everyone in the village gives them gifts of different value. The expectation in a lot of cultures was not that you give back a gift of equivalent value. In fact, it could be seen as rude for you to do so, because then you're all even and you have no reason to be in relation anymore. Instead, if you're indebted to everyone, that means you have to have continued relations to everyone, and that's kind of the glue of society, right? So people give exactly expecting not to get it back. And if you give something back, it should either be more or less value than the debt that was originally given, so that you exist in continued relation to that person and you have reason to. It's almost like, oh, you've paid off your debt, you don't want to talk to me anymore? Okay, you know? Yeah, it's interesting. And this is all stuff I'm repeating from Graeber. It's, you know, it's a historical anthropologist. It's not stuff that I would have assumed to be the case, but very interesting. Yeah, exactly. People have instinct to help each other, and we forget that because that's not our contemporary ideology. We're like, oh, people are cynical, people are greedy, people will always fuck each other over, you know, survival of the fittest, but I really don't think that's the case. Like, in social systems that don't reward greed, avarice, and competition, then people are very eager to help others in their community. And continue to exist in relation to each other, even if it means that you're indebted or that they're indebted to you. I got a cat on my lap, Angry Bee. I don't know, maybe I can show... How can I do this? You saw a little bit of him there. They actually figured out how to get that, honorable kill, huh? I was hoping they wouldn't. I was hoping they wouldn't figure that out. Yeah, Simon. Bishop doesn't stay on the lot for very long. Okay, Broomstick is excellent news. Broomstick is, once again, the perfect play. Thank God for a Broomstick. Oh my god, which do we take, chat? Unstable Evolution or Wild Paw Cavern? What an absurd choice to have to make. I think it's probably Cavern too. But that's a tough call, really. Because the thing about the Unstable Evolution is it can help you get back into a game. Hopefully we're not so out of this game that we would need that. I like owing my drug dealers money because then they always answer my phone calls. Exactly, exactly. So there is an advantage to be the only person that has a greedy mentality. Now, if you're the only person who has a greedy mentality, then you're probably gonna get ostracized from your community. I think we play this, right? It's so weird that it's not Frost. I think we gotta start freezing stuff. Tough call. There's an advantage to not valuing things, but valuing connections and people. Oh yeah, and we've kind of lost sight of that. Because the truth is, when we value things, what we're really valuing are still connections to people. It's just been kind of, corrupted and filtered through this. Oh no! Oh no, they have a 1 mana braggart? Like, caring about things is just caring about people, but a few steps removed. Because why do you care about things if not for, like, a connection with another human being, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Nobody's asocial. It's just, we've lost sight of that, and you have rich people who are alienating their communities and becoming reviled, but think that they're not. Think that people generally dig them, because everyone's forced to be nice to them, because they're our overlords. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. And here? I don't know. Sure. He has left. Good morning, World Cry, and Jeremy J. Thought you had Gangster? No, it's the better one. It's the better card. Oh, what the fuck is going on? What is this onslaught? We are at 9-0, so it's only fair. You can't live a good life in the US without material support. It's really hard to be broke. Yeah, they say the US is a third world country with a Gucci belt. There's no support systems here. Oh my god. Can we come back? Look at all this stuff we're getting. They're killing our big stuff no matter what. So, yeah. I guess we'll just take care of the 1-1. Interesting game. If you were alone on Earth, would you recycle? Would you use fossil fuels? Would you be vegan? If I were alone on Earth? I don't know, I'd probably kill myself. Like, that's... like a last man on Earth type deal? I'm not sure what the thought experiment's meant to prove. If everybody on Earth but you disappears, probably you'll die soon after because of, like, infrastructural collapse, is my guess. They might pull some teeth. This is a pet, by the way, chat, that World Cry is talking about. Nobody's gonna be pulling a human baby's teeth. That even still, that sounds traumatic and really unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna do exactly that right now, Jazz. I think we're gonna boardlock him right now. 8, 11, 16. It's insane that we might win this. It's definitely enough, right? I mean, God. 22, 27, 29. Definitely enough. This is ridiculous. Uh-oh. It only kills one minion. Still enough, right? They're gonna be so furious. They're gonna be so furious. Fungal first? No, because you would rather be able to attack with 2 rather than have 1 extra power on here. Although we technically did get punished for not doing fungal first because of the consec. Okay, 22, 27, 29. Yeah. This card is busted, it shouldn't exist. We were getting our butt beat by the priest the whole time, but because we were getting our butt beat, we got to make a really big minion and just kill them straight up. Baba deeba dee boo. Tie a string to it. Are you helping because you only other people are also? Well, in your hypothetical scenario, I think that... Yeah, I don't know if the hypothetical is helping. Because, like Intangible says, you wouldn't be helping in that scenario by recycling or whatever. Just... yeah. I think we keep this, but not this against Mage. I think. Although I'm not sure. Could keep both. Play 1 on 4. Maybe we'll do that. We don't have a lot of 4s. It's impossible to think about a human being outside of the context of society. I think that we're in a heavy-duty individualist ideological point of history, and so people like to think of themselves as islands, but I don't find that... Really could do these, huh? Like, everything about us is predicated on our relation to other people, I guess is all I'm trying to say. So even in the scenario where you're the only person left on Earth, you'll still be behaving as if you were in relation to other people, because that's the only way we know how to be. How to be. So if we did this and this, rush that and that into there... and go face with the others. That's an option. What if we freeze this? Play that. What if we freeze this? Kill that. Play this. What if we kill that? Freeze this. Play this. This is very confusing. We want to set up for Fungalmancer, right? So let's freeze this, and play this, I think. Because the cool thing we can do with Fungalmancer is make this 4 power and get the honorable kill into Spider Tank. Yep, that's the way to do it. When in doubt, think about your next turn. And what paves the way into it nicely. You gotta get him some baby food, get him some of those mashed peas or whatever. Damn! This is a good play. Maybe we just rush the Basilisk. Cause like, I don't wanna... Like, I don't want... If we buff this, it's a 4-7, it goes down to a 4-4. I guess we'll make them ping. Yeah, plan's ruined. This card really does force you to... Where is it? This card really does force you to use removal a lot of the time. Like Entomb or whatever. He turned down a hamburger the other night. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a dog to me. Without other people, we don't know how to act. Yeah, right, exactly. Exactly. Hopefully we'll get some stuff sticking on the board if we do this. And then we could do 2 and 5. And even if only one thing sticks, we play this out and buff it, and then it's stealthed. What? Oh, though, that's interesting, huh? Yeah, because this doesn't really help us right now, does it? I guess they can kill our Blood Guard, but at least the stealth gets buffed. Constant cuddles, aw. This 10-0 deck seems really strong. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, it's okay. 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 So probably Pit Croc the 4-4. It's funny, we Pit Croc'd that earlier. That was the last minion we Pit Croc'd. That's kind of scary, huh? No mirror? Damn. Definitely unfortunate. I was hoping for, I don't know, something else. You fight me. No, no, no! No! I think we might finally be losing. It depends on what we draw, I guess. Fire Elemental's good. Maybe we'll go wide a little bit, just to get through this annoying-ass taunt. And if the 5-6 goes into the 3-4, you got Fire Elemental to go back into the 5-6. Under the palate massage? Ooh, that's well, that is how porn starts, but then again, very many things are how porn starts. Going to the grocery store is how porn starts. Having a conversation with your step-siblings is how porn starts. Dropping something underneath your bed and then reaching under your bed to get it and reaching so far in that you get stuck in there. and your legs are wiggling around like Winnie the Pooh. That's how porn starts. I just don't want to get... I don't want to get, mirror entity'd again. I'm gonna risk it, though. Thank God. Thank God, thank God. Whew. Okay. Oh no, I got stuck. Oh bother. We're not out of this. We're not out of this. They've slowed down a little bit. Ooh. That's okay. If they don't kill our totem, that's okay. Crushing hand. Yeah, we just do this. Pretty good. Nice. Fungomancer, your blood guard. That's how porn starts. No eye twitch, so it was a success. Yeah, very good. Glad you got that worked through. Could be counterspell. Probably have to crush this. Steward's good. Flame Ward is also very possible. I think we want Wind Chill here. We'll freeze this minion? What's more important, the card draw or the... I think that the Crushing Hand's more important. Yeah. Could've used the card draw, but I think the Crushing Hand's a little more important right now. Just don't draw Plague Protodrake, that's all I ask. One turn, not drawing Plague Protodrake. Broom would be really bad too, and Initiate. We actually have a lot of bad draws. Wind Chill's a good draw. Stormwind. Snowfall. Snowfall would be the best, obviously. Okay, they had another slow turn. They played this and didn't draw anything? That's good. They're all out of secrets. Head Bomber. Head Bomber, interesting. What? Thank you. Make my monsters grow. Everyone knows that porn starts by freezing all the minions, gaining +1/+1 for each frozen. Oh boy, it gets me off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Wild card! Okay. Oh, literally wild card. I called it. Yeah. Well, our draw sucked, but luckily theirs was even worse in a way. Yeah, good bomber, right? Crazy good bomber. I gotta rethink my relationship to the bomber because he's been good for me recently, actually. He used to be my nemesis. No! Not the stick. 2, 6, 9. Wow, I did not think we were winning this one, folks. Still might be Flame Strike. Lucky Blob today. Lucky Blob, lucky Knob. Nobody say anything. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand, actually. The only one I'm wondering about is Bloodguard, but it's a good enough card that with the lead up already in hand, I like keeping it. I tried convincing Redbeard that purchasing Pokemon cards is basically like having anime collectibles. I think he almost banned me. But I guess technically it is, right? I see where you're coming from there. It literally is a collectible of an anime. I mean, I guess Pokemon didn't start as an anime, it started as a video game, but... I wonder if at the end of the day more people know Pokemon primarily because of the games or primarily because of the show. Because obviously the games have been huge. Some of the biggest games, but that show was, like, very culture defining. In fact, a lot of, like, facts and details about Pokemon are shaped by the TV show, not the video game. Like the sizes of Pokemon. We always think about the TV show versions. Like everyone in the world knows Pikachu, right? And they know Pikachu not because of the video game, but because of the show. Yeah, that's a Molten Blast. You can coin out Bloodguard, probably, possibly. Or this and this. We could go Pop Pop and Hero Power Panthara. Try not to use coin so that we could maybe use it for Proto Drake, or maybe use coin next turn with the Bloodguard to do a Broomstick play. Another 1-1. Another 1-1's fine. Broom Windchill, Broom Windchill. That's a good hand if you ask me. Get through that taunt. We could have coined Bloodguard here, but then it's alone on the board. Another one of those taunts. Surely this is not gonna activate, right? They would have to, like, rush a Death Rattle out. But do we try to kill it anyway? Can we kill it? We can go bump bump, and we can go 4. Wait, if we go 4... We can kill it. Let's kill it. I mean, geez. We have 2 brooms, so why not, right? Can we follow it up with Fire Ali? We just have so many tools in our hand. I love having access to 3 Wind Chills in this deck. That makes me very happy. This is the Shaman deck I've been waiting for. Enough freeze to, like, actually have the freeze archetype. Just be able to constantly... Uh-oh. It's fine. Oh, you don't play the 1-1. I don't know, I think you don't play the 1-1. That doesn't seem right to me. But I'm not gonna complain. Ah, tricky, tricky. Okay. 6-1. I know it means we can't play this, but I don't care. I'll just freeze everything. Beware the living! I actually probably should have maybe sent this into the 1-1 to get the attack buff, so well. Yeah, fine. Fine. Perfect. Perfect draw. Having all these wind chills is so good. Like, guard would be happy to just kill 1-1s all game. Yeah, I don't think you... Like, it's easy to instinctually hero power there. In fact, that's the mistake that's one of the couple of mistakes that Queen Arya made against Judge in that game that I was talking about earlier. Is that she hero powered a totem while Judge had the Abominable card on the board. And it just made her situation harder to get out of. Alright, you can say something now, chat! Why don't you say some things? You have my permission to say. This is true, chat. It's my third 12 in a row. And actually... actually, they're my first 12s. Now that I think of it. I learned broomsticks are OP. Yeah, broomsticks have always been good, but in this meta they are even more premium than before. So what did we learn from this deck? Shaman is good. We learned the power of the freeze effect, which I've been trying to tell y'all about since the cards were announced. This is just such an annoying archetype. 2 wind chills and a third from the sleep breaker. So the broomsticks, the wind chills. We learned that Bomber can be on our side sometimes. You know, like, a deck like this probably goes 12 a good amount of the time in the hands of a good player, but you also need to get lucky every time you go 12-0, and one of the ways that we consistently got really lucky were the Mad Bomber. I quit playing a couple years ago after getting 3 12s in a row. It's like I mentally thought I beat the game. You know what? You're right. I hereby retire, chat. I'm going off to live in a cave. What are your MVPs? Good question. We gotta pick an MVP to make it golden. Let's go through. Yeah, man, 3 12s in a row. 2 of them were 12-1, one of them is 12-0. Hey, buddy. A different cat this time. So Broomstick is a candidate for sure. Everything carried its weight. Windchill is a candidate. This did good work, but it's not MVP. The Bloodguard, probably a candidate. So it's probably Snowfall, right? Like, we certainly won games that were lost because of Snowfall exclusively, right? Giggling did good stuff too. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Snowfall Guardian, although the broomsticks were quite nice. And the wind chills. Yeah, we'll make it Snowfall Guardian. Unfortunately, one of my 12s was on Asia, so I don't have 3 12s in a row on the same server. That would be a hell of a start to a leaderboard push, huh? But who can complain? Alright, what's this card called? Snowfall Guardian. Let me pull that deck list, and then we'll craft the card and jump into another run, chat. What were your highlights of the deck? What did you like to watch? What in this deck, chat, did you see that made you think, damn, I gotta draft that and play with it more? We'll give one final look at it so you can think. I wanna know. I wanna know what piqued your interest. It's not the flashiest deck in the world, honestly. Like I said, it's mid-range. It's not control or aggro. It's just mid-range, you know, decent curve at all points. Like, look at that standard curve. Hell yeah, watch post, baby. Snowfall Guardian. Eventually I'll learn the names of the new cards. Do I have the dust? I need 10 dust? How am I gonna get 10 dust? Not crafting. No. Is it? My seconded. Alright, what should we get rid of? Who needs overdraft? Snowball... what's his name? Snowball Warrior? No. I already forgot. Snowfall. There he is. We gotta stop going 12, I'm out of dust. It's a real problem. I should probably open some packs, huh?